the ground from whence you came, and just beat on the shield with my hammer and taunt them.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to keep you in initiative because if one does charge you or manage to get up, then you still have another swing you could potentially take.
Okay.
All right, that's going to put us on Nimless over here. Can't do that first round of shooting again, but there you are.
How many are conscious?
Right here, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 5. Wait, did I put a mark on this guy? I think I might have failed you guys. Okay, 4. There's 4 alive, 4 dead. And there's apparently an awareness that there's more coming that has been, to some extent, announced.
I'll do a full reload with acid bolts for next round.
Seed bolts. Got it. And I don't blame you. And you're behind this rock here for some cover, right? So you're not drawing no attention to yourself either, I presume. Take you out of initiative.
Just gonna hang out.
So Captain Z. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I forgot to kill one of these guys. That's why I'm saying. So Z, you got 3 lined up that are alive. I don't know if you're wanting to cone a cold the dead ones too.
Where's the initiative?
Yeah, I'm just hitting everything in that area.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, because that'll be, even if it doesn't stop them from so counting living and dead ones, you can hit 5.
All right. The damage is 9d4 plus 9 points because it's 1 additional point per level. So just go ahead and roll the damage, or how do you want me to do that?
Roll it up. And seeing as how they haven't, they're not even, I'm not trying to be too easy here, but because of the fact that they have yet to even have an opportunity to stand up out of the grease, they're not even going to save for half. You know what I mean? So yeah, go ahead and roll it. You can type it or
32 points to each of them.
Ish. Which is not going to kill the ones that were alive, but it puts them all in a very bad place. It does.
They can make a save pass.
No, that's what I was saying was because all the ones you just hit were in grease, they haven't had a chance to get up. They're not saving for half. They were lined up like ducks in a row for you. One of them is dead because I forgot Mom missed that one shot on him. So you got 2 of them that are substantially weakened by the blow. She said it was 34 that are alive, and then the other ones are a lot longer before they
regen.
Yeah. Whole lot longer because they're stuck to the wall. They're stuck to the grease. I'm gonna go ahead and say the grease it's actually slicker now because it's frozen, and so it's a whole nother animal. But we'll worry about that. When the point comes. So awesome move from the War Wizard. Not afraid to sling them spells. Hensingall, you don't know when these dwarves are gonna go. These trolls.
Fireball. Do I have to roll for that, or is it just you rolling the saving throw?
You do not have to roll for a fireball.
Okay, I take some bat guano out of one of my pouches that I use for components, and I slap it across my hands. A huge fireball, and I tell my bat, it sees what I'm doing, so it'll quickly fly away.
Yeah, it's not stupid.
Yeah. I'll come up a bit up to here and cast a fireball right behind these guys.
All right. So first you got this rage of cold, and now kaboom, kabang. Man, what if these guys are just the decoy? But no, I like it. So let me see. You got
maybe here.
A lot of these trolls. They're already hurt. You know what? Save a little time on dice rolling. You go and roll it though. Was it 96?
10d6 to the max.
Tendies, are you 10th level?
I'm It's a good question.
Either 8th or 9th, I think.
I'm 9/8.
I think, yeah, so I think you're 9th, yeah. So 96. Yeah, just for the fun of rolling, roll at that 96, but I know there's no way that that greased, frozen trolls, unless somehow the freeze helps them. They're all already hurt, so that's the thing about it. Yeah, so
30.
now you have a crispy pile. Let me do some magical drawing here. This here, it's a little bit bigger than a fireball, but some of these trolls are already dead, and as Nikon starts to kick them over into the remnants of the fire, it only leaves actually one troll alive. Am I done drawing now? Yes. And that, at least as far as in this, that's it. All. Did you want to move any? You did move up, so that's going to be your move. Nikon, I guess he's gonna. Well, actually, before he goes, we have 8 more hasted trolls coming in,
Oh no.
which means there must have been another spellcaster. You're guessing. You don't think it was a 16th level mage that casts it. You know, you're pretty sure. Otherwise, it'd be worse, right? But they're similarly coming in, foaming at the mouth. They're not just hasted, but they look like they're madder than, I mean, any troll has ever been. That's some great explanation. But they're splitting these halls equally, 4 and 4, just like the others. But decking the halls. As they're coming in on initiative round 8, hasted. So that's their movement in plus 1 set of attacks. But the trolls that are coming in here on this side, I'm going to ping, are looking at the mirror. They're going to all roll an intelligence check. And they all failed it. So not that they just turn around or anything. Well, yeah, that's probably what they'll do is these 4, whoops, that I'm pinging here, they're going to come around. Oh, if I can get a hold of them. Seeing the fire, cold madness, they come over this way where the other one has successfully. Man, and they can't help but see Araya there clawing at the wall.
Oh no.
I'm kind of feeling. I know, right? But these other 4 guys, what they're doing is they're moving. They spend the rest of their action to come back around and to come back up this way. So that's just as much as they can do for the round. These other 4. But let me see. Araya does have 55 of her 59 hit points, but she's also in a mad state and is not doing her decks and all that other stuff. So let me roll 12 d20 as they attempt to pin her to the wall. They're going to have some overbearing benefits as well from the 4 of them versus the 1.
Whoa.
Looks bad when you do it like that, right? So her current AC is just 1. Looks like we got, and so these are back attacks and everything. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. So 78.
Oh god.
And like I say, she's not defending herself. She's not trying to move. I mean, Araya has lost it over Muggins' death, but she only takes 21. So as much as these 4 trolls pin her to the wall and out of her 66 hit points, or it says 55 out of. It's weird. I'm getting 2 different things between her token and. Well. Anyway, as defensive as she is, and as surrounded as she is, she's still. She turns around and faces them, and she's all kicking and gouging. She's not even fighting, but just to show you how ridiculous that she's gotten. She actually, you see a smile on her face. And Paragon is holding an action. Nikon. He is using his initiative to heat the dead trolls into the natural fires that still exist around where the fireball. So he spends the whole round just throwing them into a pit. It's not a big fire, but he stacks them up and kind of sits there and blows on the flames. Big giant breath. and it's melting the ice, I mean, not melting the ice. The fire is melting the ice that was the grease. So we'll consider that. It's supposed to be an instantaneous spell anyway, I think. So just disregard the grease. But there is that, like I say, there is that fire that he is let me give him a wisdom roll to see how well he's got a ridiculously good wisdom. Yeah, just stoke that fire.
Cool thing is that the grease, if it melts, is actually flammable.
He's doing all he can to get it going. The only other thing left would be is if you wanted to make a melee action or a move, Paragon. None of them ran to you because of that mirror. We'll go to the next initiative round.
Is that guy still alive?
No, they are all. They're all piled up in the fire. All eight. All eight. The initial 8 that came in are in that pile of grease / cone of cold / fireball.
Damn.
Yeah. / the Titan is stoking the flames with his heavy breath. So, but there is room. I made that circle was the fireball, so I'll delete that circle if I can get a hold of it. Because the fire is not that big. The fireball affected, the blast affected that many of them. Yeah, I can't get a hold of that dang drawing for the life of me. So just, anyway, keep in mind, it's just it's not a very big fire. It's growing, but it's not that big. All right, so we want to go to initiative then?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. I've got, oh wait, there's 5. It's there's 9 trolls alive, 7 in the fire. Easy for me, just for the time being, to roll their Greek initiative. No problem. I'm hoping that fighting trolls is a way to. Obviously, the drow want to wear you down, but it's a way to kind of break back into the game. It'd be weird if it was like, I don't know, a Tarrasque or something. I don't know, like the, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was like kind of lighten it up. It's like, it's still intense, but it's not like, and they're like I say, they're intense. They're clawing the wall. They're crawling on the walls. I mean, the trolls are just, these things are going freaking bat nuts crazy. Has everybody rolled initiative except for, did you roll Blanco already?
Yeah, he rolled a negative.
Okay, look at him go. And he's already hidden. So he's going to just move up and wait for the opportunity a little bit longer. And Durana, this is a 2 attack round for the bow if you want to go. What are we doing?
Well, I'd like to hit one of these. I think this one.
Sure. In fact, I'll even move him up. He's trying to work on this fire. So if you even move over a little bit. All right, good choice. Yeah, good choice. That's the one that's actually not attacking Araya, but he did get a claw in on the Titan. Woo! Is that a Grandmaster 16? Yep, that's a double damage. 34.
Yep.
Ow! So right between the eyes of this troll. He's not even mad anymore now. You see that mad turned into acceptance from the first shot. Then what do you do? And then you kill him. Well, at least troll dead. All right, good shooting, Mod. Did you want to move any? Or you slid over just a little bit to shoot around the Titan, but did you want to move any beyond that?
I might move closer to this rock.
Okay. You over here with your fellow archer, Nimless. Oh, you moved and I messed you up.
Yes, you did. Here I am. Okay.
All right. Good job. Nimless. And that's Kenny. Our engine.
All right. I would like to. So it looks like there's 4 coming up the hallway and 3 or 4 in the grease, right?
No, the grease are dead.
Yeah, these are all dead here where I'm pinging. It's 7 dead ones. There's 5 living ones here. 4 of them have one of the characters pinned to the wall who's actually not even really resisting them. Oh, looks like this guy.
And I
Oh, this guy
know
just got killed.
or think they all have haste cast on them. Is that right?
Yeah, you definitely have that impression. Because the way they ran in and attacked. You think next round they might be doing 6 attacks.
All right. So from the dead ones in the grease all the way down the hallway, I'd like to cast Dispel Magic on that group.
So
I'll
you
link it.
have.
Hold on.
You can either hit this group of 4 or this group of 4.
The 4 in the hallway.
Okay, the 4 that aren't surrounding the other character. Is that right? This 4. When you say the hallway, will you ping where you're talking about? I'm sorry. Okay, that's the way I thought, but I could also see looking at the other one as a hallway. Okay,
I don't want any friendly fire with Dispel Magic, so hallway. Or
yeah.
away
Good
from
call.
people.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So I would just need you to roll a d20 and roll preferably high. I think what you're looking for here, it's only cast. Oh, it must have been cast if it's in 8 trolls. But anyway, it's technically was only cast at 7th level. So you're what, 9th level? So you just need to roll a 9 or higher. Isn't that how that works? So do that. Oh, don't you have like a prayer cast on yourself or something, man? That would have been so sweet too. Huh?
I did not bless at the beginning, so no.
No, I know you didn't, but I was just saying, I'm just like, man, where's a +1 just for the sake of getting a +1? Oh well. It was a smart move anyway. Okay, you gonna hide behind this rock or move around or what?
Yeah, I'm good there
Move
for
up
now.
to 3. Okay, Nimless, you have gone. And it was a valiant attempt. Henzagal, you cast a fireball. You made a big to-do of it. Again, you feel hopeless. But you're free to. I mean, you're free to act. Just obviously with that big minus. Until that curse. Especially you have enough magic. Ability. You have proficiencies and everything and all that stuff. You know that the dispel also failed. You witness that, and you're just. You see your own friend Araya pinned to the wall.
Do I still have my Broom of Doom?
You do have a broom.
Okay. Shoot.
If you want to hold for a bit and see what Captain Z does, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold.
He's man with a plan after all, Captain Z. What are we doing, Garth?
All right, I'm going sword and board. I'm going to move my character here to the choke point so they can only come at me one at a time and start attacking
They may have creative means, but you know, if you're specifically trying to get into a choke point, I'll give you that. Let me see. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know you still have 2 stone skins ready, and you're going way ahead of them. I think you get what 5-2 with that sword, right? So this would be a 2 attack.
I'm
Then
I'm 2 attacks per round.
oh, 2, 1. Got you. All right. Either way, it's 2 this round. So,
Yep. And my armor
which
class will be
sword
-9.
are you? Because you have, I think you have.
It'll be the frost brand, but I'll
the-
be rolling
Because I think
one that says long sword non-giant.
let me just look real quick because I feel like I'm forgetting something on your sheet here. Just bear with me. You don't have a firebrand, is what I'm trying to make sure. No, I don't suppose you
No.
do. No. Yeah, those went
Nope.
a different way. Okay. So the frost brand. All right. Yeah, longsword non-giant. Let's see. You have frost brand versus regular. Frost brand versus fire and frost brand versus regular. You have a frost brand.
Yeah. But I actually get +4 with the giant sword, don't I? Even though it's not versus giants, it's still a +4 weapon.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I think the frost brand does like extra damage or something. So just depends on what you.
It does if they're fire-using creatures, but only
Yeah.
against fire-using creatures. Otherwise, I think I'm better off just using the +4 sword.
All right. So you want to use longsword non-giant? That's cool with me.
Correct. First attack, I'll roll now. These are considered large, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. None of them are under 9 feet.
First one would hit armor class -1 for 12 points.
Oh yeah. You got him.
And the
He
second
growls at
roll,
you. He actually spits on you, but your shield blocks it.
is class -9 for 19 points.
Dang, 19. You got 1 in rage. In fact, partially slices a shoulder off, almost hurting a claw, but it's not critical. But he is facing you now, though.
Oh, I'll say while I was holding, can I be able to cast Remove Curse? It's in one of my pre-spells that I just noticed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you could technically you would be removing the curse on 1 of those 7. Well, I tell you what I could let you do is you could remove the curse of all 7 of them temporarily with 1 cast, or you could remove permanently the curse of 1 of them with 1 cast.
I'll permanently remove 1.
Okay. Got you. All right. So you feel a little bit better about the situation. You see Captain Z being so heroic and nearly killing one with his 2 attacks. Now you also have a shield bash, but you might want to block. I don't know. You got 2 stone skins.
Yeah, I'm
protecting you.
blocking. I'm gonna
You're
block, so I have armor class -9 against them.
I mean, yeah, you'll have the -9 anyway, but you'll just also have a block. But you just have to pick which one you want to block. Like if it's the very first attack, or if you want to wait for its bite. You can't just like be like, oh, I want to block the one that hits me.
Bite is actually the strongest attack. It does more damage.
Right. So when he attacks you,
I'll block the bite.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, here the third one is his bite. He actually gets 6. The first 2 are irrelevant anyway because it's stone skin. They just remove the stone skin. So I'm gonna roll 4 times, and the first one is the bite that you're blocking. The 4th one is the bite that you're not blocking. But I don't think any of them are going to hit AC -9. So, no, I think basically they only hit you with a 20. So, I mean, he flurries you. You know, he smashes that shield. I mean, he can't even put a dent in it. It's a magical shield, if I'm not mistaken, and like a +3 or something. So, I mean, even the 17 only hits AC -3. Yeah. So he unleashes his flurry of attacks and essentially goes to 1 knee. I'm only gonna let 2 of them get at you, but the other one gets on top of him. He's gonna have a -1, and he's gonna unleash his flurry of attacks. But he'll only get 3 because he had to climb up too. So he's actually on top of another troll. Claw, bite, and misses. Again, they just can't get past that shield. They're just every time they think they're gonna hit you, it's clang right off the shield. You know, it's ticking them off. You know, their slaughter's getting all over you, but they're foaming at the mouth.
That's okay. That's okay. They won't be mad for long.
They'll be resting in pieces. All right, so that's Captain Z's heroism. Now your Sunskins are exhausted for now until you. I don't think you have another one studied at the moment, but at any rate, okay. And then that's Hinsengal. So you want to mark down your sheet. You only have 6 of those Hinsengal because you haven't noted that you have 7 of those statues.
Oh, okay. So it actually removes a coffer every time I remove the curse.
Yeah, one of those 7 statues will go away. So basically, its head just rolls off, and then the rest of it powders to dust in your hand when you cast that remove curse. But you're still then the other 6 of them just sitting there looking right back up at you like Chucky. It ain't over yet, baby. All right, yeah, I don't think Captain Z can safely move, so I'm just taking him out of initiative. Paragon. You see your friend Araya between the Titan's legs. You see your friend Araya trying to pull something that Ashana previously did, and thankfully these aren't frost giants like the way they ripped her apart, you know.
Yeah.
But you see that happening, and then you see there's 2 more moving up by Captain Z here. They just haven't got a chance.
Tell the Titan to toss me over there.
Yeah, he does. That is something he can do. In fact, I didn't even put him in initiative. So let's see when he's going to do that. So he'll be doing that at 11. You want to just hold until then?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's always fun. And he moves at 36 when he's not even hasted. Blanco slides in between Captain Z and these trolls. He's kind of using Captain Z to protect him, but he gets a back attack on the troll that's still alive. And let me do that real quick with that long tooth dagger. Probably gonna kill it. Just guessing. Oh yeah, 28. So I mean, even though it's a troll, it might come back somehow. But essentially, he comes out with that thing's liver. And then he backs away and drops the liver on the ground. Gets on the other side of Z, and when he does, that one troll does take the one that's alive there. Takes an attack of opportunity, tries to bite him. Oh! It's a -3, but Blanco don't play. Let's see where he's at. -2, so he does get one little bite in on him. I think it's a D12. Ooh! Thing, he's got 64 hit points. So he's at 52. He killed one, but he exacted a price. Who does that leave? You know what? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so that's Blanco out of initiative. So then it's Nikon's turn. Nikon, one hand, which means he'll still have the other one for a nice little action. Lifts up Paragon by the not the nape so much, but by the back of his arm. There's a good sturdy point there, and he gives you a look down as though, you know, kind of point with your hammer or something, or if you'll ping for me where you want to land.
Gonna have him toss me, aiming at this troll right here.
He also kind of gives you a tilted head, like. You can tell by the gesture now. Are you wanting to hurt this troll when you hit it, like a mutual bang, or are you just land?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead with the hammer, like out in front of me, like Superman pose, and have him grab me by the waist and just throw me like a lawn dart.
But this is the question: does he want you? He's looking at you as though. Do you want me to throw you hard or to toss you?
Hard.
Okay, just checking.
Yep.
He's crazy.
So he's crazy as a lion. He is a crusader by profession. So here's the Titan's roll to throw the dwarf. See how many.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
wow.
a pretty good
Nice.
roll. Yeah, and
Nolan
I
Ryan.
don't know what Titans.
Hell.
You know what? What he'll do is you'll be a large weapon, so you'll do a D12 plus his strength damage, so it's like plus 12 or something
Whoa.
to both of them. But you're going to take half of this. So he's doing 20 damage to each of them, and you're taking. Well, do you have anything you can do to try to take less than half of it to try to quarter the damage? You got any ideas? I know you're putting the brunt of the attack on them. I understand that.
Yeah, I've got my shield and my hammer. So it's almost like I'm
Tell you
flying at a shoulder rush, if you will, with
I'll
my
tell you what,
hammer also.
I'll give you a chance to do it this way. If you use the shield as a block attack, roll to hit AC 4, and you can quarter the damage
Okay.
instead of
bash.
half it. Yeah, basically you're leading with a shield bash. As long as you successfully hit, then so you just roll a d20, or if you already have a shield bash thing, that'd be great.
Ooh.
Boom.
Oh yeah, I would say you hit. Ironically, I didn't give the damage on that, but it's a D3 plus your
It's
strength.
not a macro, so I'll have to click
Oh, okay.
the shield bash damage here.
So 2 of the trolls take 20 from you, and then one of them takes 14, nearly killing him between the 2 hits from the shield bash, and that leaves your actual hammer attacks or your own personal movement.
How much damage did I take? You said
you took 5. You took 5. Yeah. Not bad because you did 40.
Oh.
You did 50. You did 54. So.
And where do I drop my token? On the middle guy where he was aiming?
Oh. Yeah, wherever it was he was aiming, he rolled like 18 to hit. So just This is the same dwarf that did ice sledding down an icy stairwell.
With my brother.
Yeah, and Captain Z was helping propel the whole thing with magic. So. I see some more of this dwarven ingenuity at work. Let's see what happens. What you doing with the hammer?
I'm going to boop the snoot of this guy right here.
Is this this is the unhurt one? Is that the point? All right, well, let me see that roll. I think you do triple to him. I don't think you can. Yeah, 31. Wow. Well, he's not dead. Again, I'll look at it again. I don't read it as it instantly kills him. Does it? Maybe you're right. I mean, hey, it could always be. I have been wrong before. +3 and gains double damage. I see any hit. Strikes dead any giant. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Man, it's been a long time. So I'm gonna say, with that type of phraseology, this troll will not even be regenerating. He is crushed. As long as you are using the thunderbolts, right? You were swinging the hammer with thunderbolts.
I was swinging. Yeah, I wasn't throwing.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. All right, and you did shield bash. You did swing.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, let me look again just real quick at your sheet. It feels like a turn because you got it says you get 2-1 with that hammer.
Well, hell, I'm gonna hit this guy right here.
I mean, if you don't want to do it, another one.
Get him off of a riot. Yeah. So hit this guy.
All right. This is another one that's not hurt, right? That's the point of that one.
Whoa.
Boom.
Ooh.
He's on
Jeez,
fire, baby.
So, in other words, any hit would have killed him, but you rolled a 20.
Riot alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? But since any hit would have killed him, and you rolled a 20, what you actually end up doing is your hammer, you push him into this other troll, and you crush them both against the wall. Two fully hit
Nice.
point trolls, because you're doubling an automatic kill. You see what I'm saying? So you just kind of
Yeah.
put it to his throat, and you just and he crushes into the other troll, and the crashing between the two of them and the wall there, behind them, it just causes them to just crush into a mess. But not only does that happen, but the actual ground shakes beneath your feet, as the hammer thunderbolt strikes that critical hit.
I turned the other
So,
guy into a frag grenade, basically.
if that's whatever you want to call it, I mean, it's worse than I can describe.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I knocked the bones out of that guy so fast that it impaled the other guy.
Turned it into a xylophone.
Nice. That was pretty ridiculous. Paragon, you are ridiculous. All right, so that leaves Brazen used one hand for a toss, and he has another hand. So he's got a lot of movement too. So he's just gonna come over here, and he's got a couple of. He doesn't have another dead guy. He's just got these two that are hurt. So the one that has more hit points, the first Fist of Fury, is the one that he's only taking one swing. So the first one is the action. First one's 27. Yeah, and it was on the guy that had 22 hit points. So he cracks him against the wall, and the troll falls limp. It almost looked like it was like he halfway did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the critical wasn't the one he hit with. It was the first one. Yeah, ironically, he was only doing one fist. He did his other attack was the toss. So this barehanded crushed a troll. All right, that's why I got to get rid of this freaking Titan. This guy's ridiculous. And I do like you guys using him as a war machine, like moving you and stuff like that. Like, I think that's super cool. But like, he's only getting more powerful by the day, because he's regaining. The longer he's not being tortured, he's regaining his divine connection. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, we have 3 trolls that have not went that are alive. In all fairness, some of them probably should have attacked Araya before you killed him, but that's okay. One of them, he was going to attack Araya, this one here. But then he is looking at Paragon's back, shieldless and all, so he's going to take his 6 swings. He probably should just bow down before him after that, but hey. Slash roll 60, 20. Each third one is the bites. These are big trolls. I don't know if you noticed. So it looks like two bites, a crit claw, and oh man, Paragon, you just healed yourself. So let's do those. First, we've got 2 non-crit bites, the 17 and the 16. So you got this. 16, ouch.
All right.
And then the non-crit claw. 4, so now 20 down from your, and then the crit claw.
Yeah.
The crit claw only does 2 damage, but let me just check for yeah, nothing too severe. Basically scratches your leg, and you'll be your movement. Well, it just kind of hurts the armor on your left leg.
Okay.
So just so you know, you'll want to repair that when you get a chance. That's the back. It's on the back of your left leg. All right. In addition to doing the 2 damage or whatever it was. All right. So Araya seems to be gaining her wits, looking around, realizing that you've saved her, and so forth. She's going to go ahead and move over here with her animals. And then we have 2 more trolls that haven't had opportunity. But they got an issue with climbing over these other trolls. They are somewhat bottlenecked here. They can kind of get to Paragon. One of them can get through past the other guy to Paragon with a regular attack because he's moving to. And one will be moving in but not doing it. So 3 attacks on Paragon. Looks like we got 1 hit. That's a D8. One damage. So looks like he claws you right in the back of the. He just managed to stick his one little finger right there where your armor was damaged at. And the other troll is just ticked off that he's not the one that got in because he knows he would have done better. He's pushing the guy in front of him. He'll use his action to do something. So the troll that's standing here with only 8 hit points, he pushes him over there and he moves up. But he's not going to also be able to attack. Kind of want, this is the very end of the round. I kind of want the Azimuth to, because that one troll that only has 8 hit points left that actually banged you up pretty good. That bat is right over his head. He's like 60 feet over his head. So with your telepathic approval, Zen, he's gonna swoop in and get a kill.
I'll tell him to be safe. Be careful, telepathically.
Make sure he wears his mask, right? Right. So he swoops in, whoop, right when the thing's getting pushed, and it does a D8 plus 6. He shocks him for 10. So the troll, like I say, right as he was getting pushed by his own companion, is maxed out, and then the Azimuth also swoops back up to the ceiling, in the same motion. First time he's actually got a kill in 3 adventures.
Yay.
Jennifer, did you need something? Oh well, I guess not. Yeah, I know. He's pretty happy with himself. You're getting a telepathic, kind of encourages you a little bit because you're already struggling, your own stuff. You're getting some telepathic euphoria coming from him, All right, so we're ready for initiative. If you guys aren't bored to tears yet from fighting trolls. And we're doing group initiative, so if they ever rolled a good initiative,
Whoops.
it would be good. There we go. 3. There we go. Ascending. So Captain Z and Nimless are the only 2 that get to go before the 4 trolls. 4 hasted trolls. Did everybody get in? Did somebody roll for Blanco? Everybody's happy. Captain Z, you got, like I say, you got one standing on top of another. That's not helping the one that's been stood on. Both of them their AC is not as good as it should be. They both have a penalty of 2 to their AC as they're doing all they can to reach you in this bottleneck.
Yeah, I'll go after the wounded one first.
Yeah, let me have a look.
It should be the one getting stood on top of.
Yeah, he is. Ironically, he's getting stood on, and like I say, you nearly took an arm off of him already. He only has 11 hit points, so I think you probably got a good shot on getting this guy on the first lick.
All right, you ready?
Them numbers. Oh yeah.
Just for large. And submit. 15 points.
Well, 15 points except you rolled a 20.
Ah, yeah, I did. I didn't even notice that.
So
30 points.
Yeah. So you decapitate this thing, and I'm going to make a dex roll to see if the other one actually falls prone in front of you rather than attacking. He rolled a perfect dex check, so he surfs it down, kicks the head out of his way rather than tripping on it, and I'm gonna give him a
Gets
mark.
there just in time to meet my sword.
Right, exactly, yeah. So say hello to my little friend here. Go ahead.
And it's negative
10
3 for 10
points.
points.
Nice. If I can get a hold of this thing. There we go. So, Nimless, you're fully reloaded. You don't have any direct shots on anybody. What are we doing, Kenny?
How many trolls do we have left standing?
There's 2 of them down here fighting Paragon. And then there's one of them over here fighting Captain Z. Out of 16 hasted trolls, and they have gotten some damage in though. They hit Blanco for 12, they hit the Titan for 7, they hit Paragon for over 20 something damage, and they're still hasted. So even though there's only 3 of them, that's a lot of attacks for the ones that survive.
That it is. All right. Let's put 2, 3 arrows into the one fighting Captain Z.
I'm gonna assume that you're gonna at least move up to like here, maybe even here, to get a good line of fire. I mean, these guys are in a pile, but and then the way Z's standing, you can kind of.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, you might have like a, I don't know, -1 to hit him, just with all things considered. But that's okay. I mean, we'll just whatever you roll, you're doing a full round 1 shots as you reloaded. And these are acid arrows, huh? You're planning on?
Yeah, I was just gonna do 3.
Oh, you're just gonna do your regular shots, okay?
Well, sorry, 3 acid arrows because
Yeah.
Time to reload.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, I see a 20. Now, what are these acid arrows? Will you remind me what's the situation with it?
They do an additional 2d4, and it's acid.
Which means
This
no
guy's already
regen for the troll.
taken 2. So, let me see. You just rolled 3d20. See,
Oh, so I
That
did them
means
one
we
at a
gotta
time.
roll.
Sorry.
no, it's okay. I'm totally cool with 3d20. I'd rather use the macro because it would have included the damage, but and then just like not counted the other ones, but that's okay. So you're just rolling like what, 3d3 plus, let me get your sheet real quick. I'm
It'd
not
be a
saying that,
d3,
like,
2d4, and yeah.
but also you got some pluses because you do like plus, well, they do +1 damage, but you're also specialized. I don't know why that's not in there. So you should be, so roll 3d3 plus 9. No, 3d2 plus oh jeez.
Would you like me to
Okay,
just
so
hit the macro
three-
and you can just take the damage?
No, it's okay. 3d2 plus 12 and then 6d4. You want me to roll it if you don't know how to do those?
Yeah, you go ahead and roll it.
Roll 3d2 plus 12. So 18 into literal damage. Now the first hit is the 20. So that one is actually doing, so you're putting 20 on him there. And then you're also doing 64 in acid damage. Is that right?
Yes.
And then some of that's double because of critical. So you got a melted troll. I don't know how else to put it. Captain Z, I mean, because you didn't miss with anything, But that's it. What I'll do is he takes 1 from a splash of acid that got around his helm. Just 1 damage.
No problem. And I should still have some movement left, correct?
Yeah, and this troll in front of you, he is melting, and the one under him that's dead is and headless is melting. So these guys will not be regenerating from acid
I'm
damage.
bypass and go as far up the corridor as I can to come behind the other 2. I'll just let you place my token however far I can move.
Let's see. So you got 20, 40, 60, 80. Trying to get this stupid bat out of the way. 100. You can do, if you want, you can do 1 charging attack.
Yeah, I was just trying to get there if I can actually attack.
Oh wait, because have you already attacked this round?
Yeah,
Never mind.
I've already-
I'm sorry. Because the 2. Oh, you're back already? Oh, you're cool. Well, before you go, the trolls. There's 2 trolls alive, and they both rolled a 3 initiative because they're in group initiative. However, they've been so enraged. They were enraged. They were in motion before. So yeah. So I'm gonna assume as many times as they've attacked at Paragon's back that he's had a chance to turn around. But they are going to be swinging on him. So slash roll. I'm glad you used that heal scroll when you did. 12d20. Claws and bites are flaring. And it looks like they only hit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like no, Paragon. Looks like it was 1 of them was a bite. So 4 claws and 1 bite. 48. I know these are big trolls doing 48, but you guys are pretty big heroes. So 16 and then a d12 for that successful bite. So 21 points on Paragon. Geez, here we go again, Paragon. You're like, we need Dandor over here.
I'm still
Anyway.
standing.
Yeah, that's exactly what Dandor would say. That's something TJ commonly says anyway. All right. Hensigal, what'd you say you were gonna do?
Okay, so I'm having a bad hallucination trip right now because of the psychosis, and I'm looking at those statues that are looking back at me, and I hear them talk to me, and they're like, "Join us, Hensigal." And so that fucking makes me go, "Oh shit!" And I just I kind of just start running this way because I'm kind of freaking out. I'm trying to like keep composed, and I hear Azzy like cheering on for the kill, so that kind of calms me down, and I take a couple moments to like gather myself. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? I'm kind of in a bit of a panic, so I'll just I'll come over. I'll walk by Duraya and just keep the flank stand here.
Gotcha. I like it.
Thank you.
All right. And Durana is up.
And she saw her brother get attacked. So I don't know where that guy is that attacked him. But
Yeah, there's two of them. I'm pinging them right now. You do have pretty much a direct line on them from where you
So
are.
which one is the one that attacked my brother? This one?
Oh, they both. Yeah, there was 12 attacks between the two of them. Hasted. They both attacked him and they both landed hits. Yeah,
Well, one of them
but
gets
that
down.
one's closer. Yeah, he's closer. So this is a 3-attack round for you. So I get the feeling some bad things. Oh yeah, because that's a crit for the Grand Master. So it's gonna be 16, 36. I cannot do math today. Whatever it is today, math is not the day.
Back
26.
to a math instructor.
Oh. Professor Ma in the house.
Yes.
That's right. You guys are intimidating. So you got 2 more shots, if I counted them up correctly.
One more to him.
Ooh, dang it! You know what? With the curse that's on Hensingal, he's standing right next to you.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Basically, you when you go pull it back to shoot it, you hit him with the back of the bow. Causes the bow to misfire, but it does hit Hensingal for a D6.
Okay.
2 damage. 2 damage. And I think if I'm not mistaken,
sorry.
check your sheet.
It's okay.
Before you put the damage down, check your sheet, see if you have stone skins in effect. But at any rate, it startles you. You know what I mean? Because if anything, Durana's always been a calming force for you, and for you to run up on her and then her to elbow you is a shot to the heart. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Ma, you still have 1 shot left. That didn't mess up your other shot.
Where do I find stone skin? Oh, it says stone skin in effect, bracket 5. So does that
Yeah,
go
that's
down
it.
to 2? 4? I mean.
If it had, yeah, it would go down to 4. Yeah, it looks like another crit mod this time for
Do your math.
24.
Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, this troll is alive, but he is on one knee and begging for mercy. He's
Take him out.
in fact, for that matter, you know what? They're both crits. So let me just try to do this quickly. See if either one of these factor in. No, they don't. Okay, just making sure. So basically, he's got an arrow sticking out of each ear somehow. The one spun him around, the other one got the other ear. But nonetheless, like I say, he falls to his knees and he's worshiping Paragon like he's a god. And
Nobody messes with him.
exactly. One of the trolls that's still unharmed has already went, but he's just amazed that somehow he's not dead. Blanco is not doing much. He's gonna move up to support the captain, and he'll hide in shadows as well.
Well, he's good at.
Oh yeah, and when he does those back attacks, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, the more I think about it, he's got daggers of hurtling come back to him and everything. And with that one troll only having 2 hit points, how can he resist? So he moves up and throws 2 daggers of hurling. We pray that Rick's what do you call these macros? Are all on the up and up. There we go. So now that troll is dead. The one that you prepared, he stole some of your glory. So he got shot from one way and daggers struck him in the back from the other, and then the daggers come zipping by each side of Captain Z's head, and he catches them. And now only 1 troll remains, which obviously he wants to surrender so that he can die as quickly as possible. Only Paragon is still up, unless I just didn't roll for. Obviously, the Titan at this point. What's he doing? He's dragging more bodies into the fire and breathing on it for his action. Sneaky trolls. So, but not that one. The Titan drags them all into the fire. He's got 36 movement, so he can do that. Paragon, you have one troll that he is all alone in the world, and he wants to surrender to you. He's full of hit points though, and he's still hasted.
Being that I'm slashed and cut up all over the place, I'm just not feeling in the generous mood, and I can hear the sound of the hammer ringing in my skull as Klingon's calling me to render some dwarven justice. So this dude's, if I'm able to, gonna hit him as hard as I can with the old hammer and thunderbolts.
Gotcha. So are you saying your intention is to send him flying, or just to?
Yeah, I'm just like hitting him up into the wall right behind him.
Gotcha. Well, it's auto kill. Plus, it didn't hurt that you did 31 damage.
My bat.
So, playing a little baseball with trolls, but yeah, he's dead.
The bat comes flying.
All right, and that's one
Then
more
I'll,
for. Oh, go ahead.
Stagger out of the way to check on my
Okay.
companions. Make sure
Make sure they're
everybody's
okay, man. You guys okay? They're like, are you okay?
I think my bat's stuck in the wall, mate. I can't get it out. It's stuck literally in the wall.
What is?
My bat, Azzy.
Oh, I'll move him. Okay.
Sorry.
He's doing his victory lap, man.
He zoomed out and then
Nikon.
when the body of the troll smacked into the ceiling, and it's like, oh shit! And it flapped out of there.
Nikon the Brazen is going to use a Cure Serious Wounds for. Oh wait, it says he cast it today. Come on, why'd he do that? And he cast both his Cure Lights. Huh. Well, let me see what his.
Treasure, don't we have some potions of healing?
Oh yeah, you got them. They're out there. But meanwhile, I was just because basically I'm playing him right now. So he walks up and pats Paragon on the head, says, good fighting, little guy.
nice arm.
But that's only healing he could offer.
Okay.
All right, and you guys wonder, we're pinned down here. Is there more coming? You don't know. That was bad enough. I mean, nobody likes. Now this bonfire of trolls here stinks. Not gonna bother trying to describe the stench. Just know. Just know. It's bad.
I would like to reload, light a pipe, and head towards that hallway.
How much healing did the Titan provide?
He actually didn't have anything to offer. He just
it
was
was a pack.
encouraging you.
Okay.
Yeah, he was encouraging you. Yeah. Oh wait, you know what? Does he have a lay hands ability? I don't think he does. But I just can't help but wonder because I know he's used apparently today in that dragon fight and everything. He used a good bit of his healing because
Brother, I have a potion of extra heal.
Extra healing. That's what he needs.
I also have a scroll of Cure Serious Wounds.
And I am taking it off my sheet as I speak and handing it to you.
Thank you,
nice.
sis. What's the serious, real serious? How many dice is?
I am not sure.
Cure Serious 2d8 plus 1 and the potion is 2d8 plus 3. I'm gonna actually look them up, but just go ahead and.
I have a scroll of Cure Serious Wounds though.
Okay, are you gonna cast it or erase it?
I had three extra healing, so.
But you're just using one right now, right?
Yes, I'm giving. I just took it off my sheet. I gave it to my brother.
Very nice. If I could only. There it is. 3d8 plus 3 on that extra healing.
Go for it, brother.
Nice.
3d8 plus 3. 3d8 plus 3.
3d8.
3d8 plus 3 for the potion.
Do I still need to roll a percentage if I was going to, like, or does he? Need
No,
to roll
yeah,
a
because that's a
percentage?
spell. I mean, that's a spell that you
It's a scroll though.
know. Yeah,
If
yeah, I
you
know.
re-
It's a
yeah, if
scroll.
you read the scroll's gone, so I'd hang on to
Yeah.
that if I were you.
Okay.
Paragon's like a head gas. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here.
I have the healing proficiency and a couple of level 1s if somebody needs them. The cure light.
Oh, I
Did
got a
we
Cure
roll the
Serious.
3d8 plus 3?
I also have cure.
Yeah.
I also have a Cure Serious spell in my spellbook. I have 2 of them left.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So you want to use one of those then?
Yeah.
2d8 plus 1.
I'll help heal him up a bit. I'll walk over. I'll say, hey, mate.
So you get 2 from the healing proficiency, and it looks like you got looks like we're having trouble rolling the dice here. Nobody rolled the 3d8 plus 3 yet.
I rolled the 2d8 and then I rolled a third
Cap-
d8. So
Oh,
Captain
okay.
Captain Z could actually use some light healing if someone had
yeah,
it
he
down
can.
Right, he's like, hey guys, wait a second. All right,
And
so it
Blanco
looks
is
like
down
you got
12.
yeah. Well, yeah, but Blanco's good right now. So you did 20. So you got 21 from just a potion, is that right? 13,
potion.
5, and then plus 3. Yeah, 5, 8, 5, and then plus 3. So you got 21 from the potion.
And how much is Cure Serious?
2d.
3d8 plus 3.
Okay.
But that was the potion. The potion was 3d8 plus 3. I know. I hate to waste time on this. That's why I was like, I mean, it's not waste, but you know what I'm saying. Third level. It should be third.
For Cure Serious. Cure Serious is
Oh, it is
3d8
3d8.
plus 1.
2d8 plus 1. That's what I
2d8
thought it
plus
was.
1.
Yeah. So you want to put one of those on Paragon and one of those on, because you said you had 2 of them, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn 2 of them on him. Or
Oh,
who's also down
because
there?
Captain Z is.
Captain Z is down as well.
Okay, I'll do 1 on each of them.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the 2d8 plus 1 for so 7 points for Paragon, and then roll 1 for Captain Z, please. As you see this drow loaded with cursed items, an insane look on his face approach you, Captain Z.
Here you
And he
go.
reaches out to touch you, and for a second you think, is he about to kill me? But he actually restores you 16 hit points. So you're like, okay, that's a relief. Because Blanco was standing back there with daggers ready, like, well, I don't know what this drone's doing, but I'm ready. And anyway, yeah. So 16 hit points for Captain Z. I think that puts him close to his max or at his max, which is great. He always needs healing. He is. If he was missing,
It puts me at 35 points.
yeah. Yeah, if you were missing 1 hit point, you'd be like, I need somebody to heal this 1 hit point, bro. I only have 30. Henzigal's the same way. All right, so the bat is flying all around the cave, so happy that he killed the troll. Whee! All right, and then Kenny, Nimless, smoking the pipe and walking toward. You can move your token. You know, you haven't moved him yet. But there we go.
Just heading back to where they came from to see if the caster's in sight.
Okay, and to do that, just bear with me 1 second. Oh man, everybody's gonna hate this. Oh, I didn't do it anyway. Doesn't really matter. Here we go. Sorry guys, ignore this if you are not Nimless.
I see black. Oh, never mind.
No, I'll ping everybody. And I'm gonna move these guys over here. So, Nimless, where you're at there. Actually, this, you see all these trolls, but they're going back from where they came from. So apparently there's a bunch more of them, but they weren't. So easily manipulated.
Sorry.
Do you see that? Did you see that happen, Kenny?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry. Yes.
Okay. So you don't see, or at least you tell me what you see. I don't know. I'm looking through your eyes now. Yeah. You don't see any sign of the caster. You see this large open cave, very similar to the one you walked out of, which is kind of disconcerting because it literally is a identical portion of the one you walked out of, except the other one is an extra dimensional space that isn't actually. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Now you're out here and you don't see the cat. You suspect the caster, and roll. I'm still out here looking for a caster. Roll me a spellcraft check. Kenny, which is just any D20 will do.
I had to find
Not-
the yellow one. It rolls out.
No, it's fine. I mean, there's no rush. I mean, next time it should be faster. No, I'm just kidding. So, with your 17 intelligence, you actually fail the spellcraft roll. But nonetheless, you're pretty sure the caster's not far away. That actually wasn't what you were rolling it for. But I'll move you a little bit closer to the entryway of this hall. Well, you should be able to see both sides there. You see, that's where they are, where I'm pinging, and then this is that open. So, Azzy comes out here with you to do a little scouting and hopefully not get killed.
Yep.
You move Azzy where you want him to scout.
Alrighty. He'll probably just stick to the corners like of the walls, like just to keep a aerial view and try to stay out of view from if he sees anything. Oh,
Sure.
that's a lot of dice.
Right? Yes, he takes 200 damage.
No.
Okay, let me see here. Is that as far as you want him to go right there?
Yeah, just for now.
Okay. Let me look through his eyes and see if there's anything I need to describe to you. Other than just cave 6 here, this is the cave where you fought the Gorgon that was an illusionary red dragon, where I'm pinging now. And the dead Gorgon is still here, even though it's not represented by anything. Anyway, you might remember that, but I know it was a long time ago. So yeah, as he sees these halls up here where I'm pinging, doesn't see anything up the halls, but he does catch the same thing that Nimless did, which was that there was a bunch of trolls up here, and that they're now heading back down into their warrens where they came from. Did you see me move them up and then move them back?
No, but
You can imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's as far as he's going to scout, that's definitely all he sees. However, roll me a d20 for him.
Oh boy. Come on, little bat.
I think he's got like a 14 intelligence, something like that. But he's also, because he's a telepathic speaker, he feels a disturbance in the force type deal.
So he feels a presence.
And what distinctly it is, because being an azimuth bat, he's old and he's been around, you know what I mean? He actually, a 2's a pretty good roll too. He feels the presence of some type of abyssal overlord that is telepathically scanning the area. He's felt this before when he was in the presence. If he wasn't a telepathic creature and he wasn't very intelligent, he wouldn't ever pick up on this. But he has been in the presence of one of these creatures before, and he feels this. He feels this prodding into his mind, and it reminds him of the lords of the abyss.
Did we sense this that time we wait? Because I know that we encountered the high priestess drow chick that was still hunting me down, but Was there mind flayers in your campaign or no?
I don't think you guys have encountered any mind flayers. He's not just feeling ESP of a mind flayer. He's feeling a dark telepathic probing that's different than anything that he's felt in a very, very long time.
Okay.
And he feels it some distance away as well. He's not like hiding right behind him or about to swallow him up or nothing. Just that those things are there.
I'll let the guys know that my bat senses a presence of some sort of abyssal
Overlord.
or something that's scanning the area.
Right, and Kenny, Nimless doesn't necessarily hear that because of where he is out here with the bat, ironically. But you'll find out. I'm sure they'll pass it along to you. You just don't hear right away.
Okay. I want to head over behind this big rock here.
I don't know where here. I'm sorry. Are you pinging something?
Oop,
Oh, way
I
over
was
there.
pinging
Okay.
over there.
Whoa. Did you
Sorry.
see something while you were moving by chance? No, that's fine. Go ahead and move over there. You're fine.
And
Okay.
then I
Is
would
there-
like to freeze and wait.
Okay. Yeah, so far nothing. So far you're just like, okay, you see, as you're moving up there, you see that the hallway seems to branch out in 3 different directions. One where I'm pinging here, one where I'm pinging here, and then there's straight north, or what seems to be your north right now, where that G is. Can actually be disregarded. Don't pay attention to that G. Formerly, there was a giant guard there. There's a dead fire giant right there, actually. Whatever that's worth to you. You're pretty sure that that they killed it,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till everybody else catches up because, I'm one gnome.
Yeah, oh yeah. Plus, you don't even know if they're coming. I mean, as far as catching up, they're in their cave. Ma, are you good? You don't have to stick any later than you feel, but maybe we'll aim for 10. And anybody that needs to go early is fine.
Good.
And we'll try to be more clear on the start and finish next time.
I have an idea that lets me plan ahead of time.
Yeah, next time I'll get the exact. I wasn't sure, honestly, because I wasn't sure how this session was gonna all unfold. But next time, we'll do better with the exact scheduling. All right, I see Paragon is moving up and moving out. Anybody?
Geronimo follow.
All right.
Yeah, I lost her. Where'd she go?
She went right under. I thought she did. Oh, she with Blanco. There she is. So there we go.
Yeah, she follows her brother. Gotta keep an eye on him.
Dender's the one we got to worry about.
He went home.
Yeah, still got to worry about him.
He might pop
Plankton
up.
knows what he's up to.
Well, he's probably drinking all that beer.
I swear. If he doesn't save us some, I'll bend him over the knee.
You are the head of the family now, you know that.
Let's see. So you do see this dead, where I'm pinging where it says G, there's a dead fire giant there. That's all that tells you that maybe you've been there before. What's this? Observation.
An observation check.
Yeah. Well, you do. Hang on before you move any farther.
Alright.
In this general direction where I'm pinging, but more distant, you do hear like quivers. You hear like guns cocking. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, you hear some boots moving around. Not a whole lot, but
Okay.
nonetheless. This is called they just roll just to mess with people. And why with the lag on this thing? It's just not like to roll like that. There we go.
Oh god.
Oh, interesting. Okay, hang on 1 second. Hang on before you move any more, please. Did that work? That did not work. Okay, that's okay. There's other ways to do it. More than one way to. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Did anyone gather up our light sources?
Somebody did.
I'll do that. Did we only have 2?
I'll give you that. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're good. You're now free to move about the country. No, there's 3. Well, I don't know. Whoops, I'm making one too big. Big rock there. I'll fix the size of that later.
found a
Well,
mini
you know what I
boulder.
usually do is just copy and paste it. Delete that one. There we go. All right. Also, the animals are a source of light, but the animals are not on this map. They are hanging back as far as they can, and so is Araya. Oh, Blanco. All right. Where's Nimless at in all this? I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Oh, there he is. Okay. Now, are you actually smoking a pipe now, or did you just get a hit and put it away?
Just while I was walking by the trolls to help with the spell.
Okay. Gotcha. I assumed that you weren't like, I'm sneaking around while smoking a pipe, but hey, I don't know. Maybe you're a
Yeah.
teenage gnome.
Hipster gnome. That's me.
So, here you guys are.
I guess I would walk over and I'd say in my studies herbalism with pipes it's kind of a rarity to see in gnome dwarven society, but then again I'm a drow, so it's still we need to learn more, so and I just say, hey, I'm Henson Go, and just casual, just introduce myself. I'm a little bit skittish though because I'm going through a rough time right now. But, nice to meet you.
It is nice to meet you.
I'm sure Nimless is refreshed to meet a drow that's not trying to kill him. First time for everything, you know. All right. Well, I'm still waiting on you guys.
I went ahead and put the little ninja mask out because I'm putting the ring of invisibility back on.
Okay. There's Captain Z. All right. So just for those, I'm sure information was passed along. Down this way where I'm pinging, that's where evidently the troll warrens are. Not to say that's the only thing down there, but that's where Nimless saw him coming from, and him and the Azimuth also saw just as many as initially came out also go back down that way, down to the south here, or well, to the presumed south. And then up here where Nikon is where Paragon heard some things. But then again, honestly, he might have put out a hands gesture or something.
Yeah.
Or did,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna
nothing clear on what.
basically tell everybody to stop, and then I'll back up, come back over here, and point them to come over here, and I'll tell them what I heard. sound like boots, potentially quivers, bolts being loaded ahead.
Oh, sorry,
So
I didn't mean to move you there. My apologies.
not sure if we have encountered archers here, right? Or have we?
Oh yeah, you have been only one time you were ambushed by some drow archers.
Okay.
But Blanco will scout ahead. He says, he whispers, "I'll go check it out." Of course, on the other hand, you think if he does that, he may not come back. You know, he's sneaky and all, but you want him to or not?
Yeah. I'll stay. So we get some warriors that go along with them, but keep a couple feet back, you know.
All right, he comes back after a moment. All right, now he's going past you, so he's waving you back. And he whispers, he said, "I see one trap."
How many?
One. Could backstab him. He's posted up in the hallway, he tells you.
Must be guarding something.
It doesn't match what you heard. Maybe they were leaving, or maybe he's, huh?
There may be a hidden well.
How
There could
high
be
is
more.
the ceiling?
Or maybe
in
he's
this
talking
area?
about backstabbing Hinsengull, you know? No, sorry, that was stupid. 30 feet. 30 feet, good question.
Right, just remember, Drow can levitate, so you'll want to look up too.
It's a good observation.
And here's a, whoops, that is not what I meant to do. Here's a look at for those, I think almost everybody saw this, but this is kind of the general formation of underneath the volcano. 30 foot. Some places, like, you know, that's probably why I told you some places it could be as high as 60 feet, but unless I mention it or I just forget, then it's 25 to 35. See how it kind of varies there. And these little lights here, these represent your little continual light stones. So those aren't real flashlights, I promise. But anyway, click on that picture to go away. So Blanco's looking at you. Want me to, you know, and he gives kind of a throat cut gesture with his eyes kind of wide, you know, like he really wants to cut his throat, but he don't want to be a Leroy Jenkins, you know.
Yeah. We don't know how many are there, but there may be more than just the one. So if you go in there, you may be baited and overwhelmed.
He nods, you know.
I would like to take this time to pray, cast augury, and ask if we would be outnumbered if we went in there.
Yes. Even though it's not a definite yes or no, but you're requesting Oracle and all that, I'll roll your 100%. Yeah. Yeah, you think you would be. Yeah, augury's not typically a yes or no question, but because of your kit, typically it tells you whether an action would be advantageous, you know, and you're not necessarily getting that it would be the most deadly thing, but you do, because of your kit giving you that oracular ability, you do think there are more in there than there are of you right now.
The Lord of Darkness has let me know that there are many drow in that cave.
Well, perhaps
You ought to
we should
know.
test our.
Well, many somethings. I didn't ask what they were.
At some point, we will need to recover some of our spells and order to be prepared to have an open confrontation with them. The trolls have retreated. The drow are baiting us into a trap, daring us to pursue them.
And at the same time, you're not sure which way to even get back up. You know for sure, you know where the troll warrens are. You know those 3 locations. You know the cave you came out of. You know where those troll warrens are to the south, and then to the north, you know where those presumed drow trap guard post. But beyond that, like you wouldn't automatically know how to get back to the surface because, I mean, you could hide in the drow cave. I mean, you could hide in the dragon cave and close the boulder, you know, or wherever you want to do. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
as far as getting back to your hideout cave, you can get there, but you know, it would take some either divination or some wandering.
I think maybe the dragon cave was our best bet. And we can use our titan to maybe block the hole, not just with the stone, but with the carcass of the dragon.
Wow, I like that idea. I'm pretty sure Durana agrees because it was a good dwarven idea, right? I don't know if Ma had to leave or not.
Oh, I'm here, chuckling.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, Hensengall, I don't know about anybody else, and it's up to you how you express this, but the whole time you're in that cave, you felt pinned down. You're willing to go back in there, but they may have to, you know, help escort you.
I'm fine with that.
Like shaking your head, no, let's not do that, but okay, let's do it. So, does anybody oppose to resting in the dragon's lair?
She just kind of shrugs her shoulders. She's good to
Sounds
go.
like a fine plan.
All right. Good. That gives me an opportunity with this little time left to. Okay, so I'm going to move us back to the layer that's just the cave. And I'll ping you to the location. That way you don't have to go create another black screen, right? Your favorite. Has anybody been pinged yet?
No.
Why won't it let me ping?
I'm
I
gonna,
see
as we
green, but I'm
as we
there.
retreat
So
back, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, wow. You got that studied and everything? I'm surprised because most people don't keep it studied, you know what I'm saying? But I like that, you know. I'm not saying that like you don't have that studied, but I'm saying that
Yeah.
like, wow, I'm surprised you have that studied, you know what I'm saying?
Well, with the
So,
birthday gift of wisdom, Paragon gained a 1st and 3rd level spell.
okay, gotcha, that's cool. So, the dragon, first of all, the Titan can push the boulder back to block this entryway, and then with the help of any other strong characters, he can drag, or at least maybe cut the dragon in half and drag half of it. Maybe use the head and the tail to wedge the boulder. Tie it down, a little rope use with the tail. And on one hand, I mean, you guys are thoroughly pinned in, you know what I'm saying? But it's during this rest, something's going to occur. Don't worry, it's not a million drow attacking. But as soon as, you know, you guys have decided to rest, and before you've even picked who might watch or who's going to sleep when, Nikon raises a fist to the air and the dragon's head in the other, and he says, "Father, I've completed my quest against King Snur. He will no longer decimate the lands of men. And when that happens, there's this glaring light, and the Titan Valor demigod appears and hugs his son. You see him?
Yeah.
Which actually, this is more what Brazen would look like if he hadn't been through all he's been through. And he's, well done, my son. I wanted to. He doesn't really say it, but it's like he's trying to say he wanted to step in, but had then. That's not him completing his quest, right? So he kind of like halfway makes that statement, kind of chokes up a little bit. He's very human.
I'm just playing D&D right now with a couple guys online.
Okay, are you alone though?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if you know to come over, but if not, we have your mic now.
Sure.
What?
Sure.
Okay, you too.
No problem.
Okay. But I can't wait.
Alrighty. Me neither.
I know.
I'll guys see you in a bit.
Also, she said she's gonna try to get some weed, and she's also maybe not try to. No. She quit drinking. Also, because I've been telling you something. There's something wrong with her. Maybe something triggered it, that thing too, because her liver was irritable.
Oh shit.
The doctor said.
Oh damn.
So maybe the alcohol triggered it somehow.
Probably. So is it?
She's not gonna drink, only weed. And also, she has her medication. Good for 2 weeks, so she won't need to worry about that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright.
So everything will be fine since she has her medication.
Sweet.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
I'll let you know once we're on our way.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Peace.
Dwell with us to help us. May Clangadin and you have a continued watch over us as we continue to try to fight the evil that is in this realm.
Yeah, when you mention Clangadin, he just, he nods and smiles, and you can tell that he clearly knows Clangadin personally. But you feel that the smile is almost like it doesn't look like the happiest of smiles, almost like a sarcastic smile, like hard to get along with,
Like Packers and
Not for
Bears.
you. Yes. But at any rate, there was something else he was going to do. Oh, so anybody who is hurt, he heals to 100%.
Wow.
Sweet. So wait, does that cure me up a bit? Or wait, I was already. I thought I took it.
I'll tell you what, he removes all of your curses as well.
Yay!
So.
Even better.
Right. Right.
Thank you.
And when he does, he comes up to you, he kneels down, and he just, he like one finger caress your chin, and just, you pour, you almost see in his eyes what you've been through, like things that you've suppressed, but he can see it in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it in a way it heals you on the inside. And as that happens, all those other 6 statues just dust, and the dust just goes in the wind, as it were. And when he does that, Araya steps forth and says, "Will you please take me out of this place?" She goes to one knee. Says, "I can no longer be responsible for these animals and their deaths." And he says, very well. You may come with me and Nikon. And when she does, she turns and she thanks each one of you. She goes to each one that she's been with. She doesn't actually thank Nimless because she barely knows him. But, you know, what an honor to serve alongside you and everything. And she offers, because she's no longer a Beastmaster. She declares that I'm not worthy to be a Beastmaster. And she wants to release the Hellhounds. But if there's 2 cave bears, and if 2 of you want to take them as mounts, then you may. So, is anyone interested in a cave bear mount?
Hell yeah.
Paragon, anybody else?
My brother does.
Yes, he
Yeah, we got
does.
short legs, so.
You got Cujo and Fancy Lady.
I'll take Fancy Lady.
All right. So the Hollow-Stones will have the bears, and she's going to
armor out of dragon scales. Getting some barding.
right. Might as well. So everyone feels, and in fact, the way that he heals you is from this actual nectar of the gods. So not only you're also rested, your spells studied, and you're healed. You know, curses removed, sanity temporarily removed, the whole thing. I mean, you actually drink from these pouches that he has, and it's too sweet for you, really. Like, your natural body is like can barely drink it because it's just like you know, like raw honey. But and then in a flash of light, Araya, Nikon, and a flash of light that like you don't see anything for a minute. Araya, Nikon, and what's his name? Valor are gone. Just delete something else. Did I get the dragon too? Oh well, just pretend there's a dragon there. My bad. I'll get another dragon. Here's a baby one. Anyway,
Nice.
yeah, but yeah, that will conclude the return of the Hollow-Stones, the Death of a Legend session, and I thank everybody for returning. Hopefully,
Thank you.
Awesome.
hopefully the combat wasn't grueling or boring or anything. But I
That was
really
great.
appreciate
That was
everybody,
awesome.
and yeah, I really appreciate everybody. Like I said, we'll nail down the finish time. This one was a little tricky because honestly, I got to work early in the morning.
Yeah.
But
Thanks for the game.
hey man, thank you. Like I say,
Yeah,
I so
glad
much
you're back.
appreciate everybody
back.
that
It's good to be
That was
back.
fun,
yeah.
guys. Good fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. But like I say, it was a major life event that took out the game when it was. I mean, no joke. So I had to really look at my priorities. But hell, every other Tuesday I can do. But at that time we were playing like all the time. So 2 Tuesdays from now, 7:30.
Sweet.
Is that good?
Alrighty. Yeah.
Sounds good.
That works for me.
All right, you guys rocked it. Next time we'll try to get the pacing up. You know, just bear with me as I'm just getting used to using Roll20 again and everything. But
Yeah, it's been a while
Hey,
for all of us.
you're running the game, man. So that's all that matters. So appreciate it.
yeah. All right. Have a great night.
Well,
Ladies
y'all
and
take
gentlemen.
care.
Take
Bye,
care,
guys.
everybody.
Easy.